Have you ever stared longingly at a dream vacation knowing your credit card limit wouldn't even cover a plane ticket? Yeah, us too. But what if we told you there was a way to unlock a higher credit limit, like a magical key to financial possibility? Today, we're diving deep into the world of Capital One credit cards and cracking the code on how to land a coveted $10,000 limit. Now, before we jump in, let's be honest. A $10,000 credit limit isn't for everyone. It's a sign of responsible credit history and a healthy dose of income. But that doesn't mean you can't climb the credit card ladder. So, whether you're a credit card newbie or a seasoned swiper, this video will equip you with the knowledge to strategically approach Capital One and increase your chances of snagging that limit you deserve. First things first, let's talk about Capital One's credit card landscape. They offer a variety of cards, each with its own perks and, you guessed it, credit limit range. The Quicksilver Cash Rewards card, for example, might start you off with a lower limit, while a premium travel card like the Venture X could offer a much higher starting point, including that coveted $10,000 mark. So, how do you convince Capital One you're worthy of such a grand limit? Here's where the real strategy comes in. Buckle up. The credit score shuffle. We all know a good credit score is music to a lender's ears. Capital One is no different. A score in the excellent range, above 780, will definitely put you in the good graces for a higher limit. So, if your score is a bit lackluster, focus on building it up before applying. Here are some quick tips. Make all your credit card payments on time, every time. Utilization ratio, that fancy term for how much credit you're using compared to your limit, matters a lot. Keep it below 30% for optimal score health. And lastly, avoid opening too many new credit lines at once, which can raise a red flag for lenders. Income matters, the bigger the better, usually. Capital One wants to know you can handle a higher limit, and that often translates to income. The higher your income, the more likely you are to qualify for a larger credit line. It's a simple equation: bigger income equals bigger potential to repay. Be a loyal Capital One customer. Building a relationship with Capital One can go a long way. If you're already a responsible cardholder with them, consider applying for a higher limit increase on your existing card before venturing out for a new one altogether. Existing customers often get better deals and have a higher chance of approval. The art of the credit limit increase request. Let's say you've got a good credit score, a steady income, and a happy Capital One relationship brewing. Now it's time to make your move. Capital One offers two ways to request a credit limit increase, online or by phone. Be prepared to answer questions about your income, employment, and any recent changes to your financial situation. Pro tip: don't go overboard. Aim for a reasonable increase, maybe 20 to 25% of your current limit. This shows Capital One you're responsible and not looking to go on a spending spree. The waiting game, and how to not freak out. After submitting your request, it's time for the not-so-fun part, waiting. Capital One typically takes a few days to a week to make a decision. During this time, try to resist the urge to check your application status every 5 minutes. Breathe, relax, and trust that you put your best foot forward. Bonus round, beyond Capital One. Remember, Capital One isn't the only credit card issuer in town. If your initial request gets denied, don't despair. There are other banks offering cards with potentially higher limits. Just be strategic about your applications and avoid a credit inquiry frenzy, which can further hurt your score. The takeaway: it's a marathon, not a sprint. Building a strong credit profile and qualifying for a high credit limit takes time and dedication. But with the right strategies and a little patience, you can unlock a world of financial opportunities. Remember, responsible credit card use is key. That $10,000 limit is a powerful tool, but only if you wield it wisely. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy swiping.